Thank you, Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Natural Resources. On a day of phony balanced budgets and skyrocketing debt, here's another shocking example of bad management by this government. It came to light recently that the Ministry of Natural Resources has failed to collect $3.5 million in unpaid fishing and hunting fines. Speaker, two-thirds of the MNR's budget is derived from the sale of fishing and hunting licenses, along with revenue from fines. And now the ministry is cutting funds to vital programs like aerial surveys of moose populations. Their excuse? A lack of funds. When will this minister stop sitting on her hands and collect these $3.5 million in unpaid fines?
Thank you. Minister of Natural Resources and Forestry.
Thank you very much, Speaker, and to thank you for the member for this question. Certainly, convictions and fines are strong deterrents. They remind the public of the importance of protecting our natural environment. Breaking ministry rules is a very serious offence and something I take very seriously, and I fully expect everyone to pay their fines. Fines from natural resources-related convictions are set and collected by the courts and the municipalities where the offence occurred. And certainly these fines go back 20 years, Speaker. There's very many of them that have been the offenders have gone back to their area in the United States, and there are some people that are not able to pay those fines from 20 years ago. So we do, in this, on this side of the House, we expect people to pay their fines and make sure that our sector is well looked after.
Answer. Thank you. Supplementary.
Well, thank you, Speaker, but that answer just won't cut it. You know, people expect you to do your job and collect these fines, and you're not doing it. MNR officials work hard, Speaker, to enforce Ontario's conservation laws and make sure wildlife is protected. Yet for all their efforts, the minister has left $3.5 million in fines just sitting on the table. In fact, Speaker, when the CBC tried contacting your office about it, the minister refused to say anything. Experts in wildlife management and conservation are growing concerned. Here's a quote from Julie Bone, who works for the non-profit organization Ontario Nature, and I quote, "It makes me worried about whether the ministry is taking compliance seriously," end of quote. So let me ask the question, Speaker. Does the minister take compliance seriously, yes or no?
Thank you, Speaker. And, you know, in the 90s, when the MNRF budget was gutted by the member opposite, and they didn't support the increases that we've had since then, I take that as a very rich thing. As a matter of fact, we are going to make sure that the municipalities have what they need.
The member from Renfrew is warned. The member from Huron-Bruce is warned. Finish, please.
Thank you. And under the new contract, under Bill 27, that gives more municipalities the ability to collect unpaid fines, we will be fully supporting that. But let me tell you that the member opposite have no plan for natural resources. They have been silent on this. The third party.
The member from Dufferin-Caledon is warned. Wrap up sentence, please.
So the members opposite have no plan for natural resources in this province. On this side of the House, we certainly do.